Greetings, digital media art students. In this video series, we're going to cover how to rig Batman. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and open up our assignment here, rigging Batman. We're going to download the zip file. We're going to click on the zip file. We're going to click on the triple dot, open a new tab. Then we're going ahead and click the download button and download it into our computer here. Once you're done downloading, you can go ahead and double left click on the zip file. Now remember that we cannot open zip files. We need to extract them. So let's go ahead and extract this. And once I extract it, I'm going to go ahead and put it into my documents folder. This is where you should keep yours. And if you want, you can make a new folder. Because I don't want to make this, I'm just going ahead and make a new folder here. New folder. And I'm going to call this new folder YouTube. Or Batman YouTube. Okay, I'm going to double left click on there and go ahead and select this folder. Let's go ahead and extract it. Okay, once you extract it, we're going to go ahead and open up Toon Boom Harmony. And again, we make sure that we are not opening the zip file. We are opening the actual file that we extracted. I'm going to click on Open here. And I'm going to go into my Documents folder. And let's see if I could sort this by date in my Documents folder. And I should have a YouTube folder that I just created that's in my Documents. I don't know why it's going on. Why is it not showing up? I'm pretty sure we documented into YouTube. I am not seeing it. Did I accidentally put inside downloads? Oh, yeah, I did. I put inside downloads by accident, but either way, let's go ahead and double left click. And we're going to click here, and we're going to go and open up the stage file. So we'll open up the YouTube folder, open up the Batman 2, Period 2, and go ahead and extract or open up this scene. Okay, all right. So we're going to do this in a multi-part video, so we're not going to get overwhelmed. The first part we're going to do is just start to separate the head layer. So you can see here I have my head layer, and it's all 5 turning points. Now, the assignment that I gave you, we're only going to do 2 of the points here. So a couple things just to make our life a little bit easier. We're going to go ahead and close some of the references here. And we're just going to isolate the head. And what we're going to do first is we're going to create a layer for every single part of Batman that we plan to animate. So let's go ahead and talk about what those are. I'm going to hit the plus sign right here. I'm going to go into a new drawing. And again, I'm going to make a drawing for every single part of the head that I plan to separate. So we're going to start with the eyes. So we're going to go ahead and start left eye. And then we're going to click on Add. And again, we'll leave it as vectors. And then we're going to do right eye. Click Add. And then we're going to do the mouth. Click Add. We're going to do the face. Click Add. And we're going to do the mask and click Add. I think that's all we need. Let's go ahead and close these, or close this box. And let's go ahead and rearrange them in the order that they're going to appear. So the mask layer will be the one on the far back. The mouth needs to be in front of the face, or we call it the lower face. And I think that is all the layers that we need. So we're going to go ahead and put these in isolation mode so that we can see them. Let's go ahead and click on the head layer. And what we're going to do is we're going to copy this drawing and then paste it on its own on each layer and then delete the ones we don't need. So I'm going to click on the head layer. I'm going to paste it on the mouth layer. I'm going to paste it here as well. So I'm just hitting Control V. All right, I just hit Control C, then Control V again, and Control V again. Now I'm going to turn off these layers and start to look at them individually. So the mouth layer, all I need to really have is the mouth. So I'm going to go ahead and pan here, left space, left click, drag to pan. And what I'm going to do is delete everything that is not the mouth. So I'm just going to use my select tool, And I'm going to select everything that is not the mouth. So delete that, delete that. I don't need this. I don't need the lines. I don't need this. So this is done. That's all it is, right? I don't need anything else. So that is the mouth layer. So I'm going to turn on the next layer that I'm going to isolate, and that's the face. So I'm going to click on the face, and I'm going to delete everything that is not the face. So pretty quickly, and delete the mouth. I don't want to delete that. I want to delete just the line. So I got to be a little bit more precise here. There we go. And that is the face. So I'm going to go on to the next layer, the right eye. And the right eye is always from the character's point of view, not the our point of view. So the character's right eye. So I'm going to go ahead and delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, delete that, and delete that. And that is the right eye. And I'm going to go and do this for the left eye. So go ahead and go to the left eye, and I'm going to do exactly the same thing. Go here, 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 and here. Okay, and then I'm going to do the mask. So I'm going to go over here, isolate that, so I can look at just the mask. And again, the mask, I'm going to delete everything that's not the mask. Now, there's possibility here that the line art, if I left-click drag, there's still some leftover shapes in here that I want to get rid of. So I'm going to select, maybe click on the contour editor. Yep, I'm going to click on the contour editor and delete the knots. Okay, and again, I'm going to delete the knots, and eventually these shapes will collapse on themselves. And that means now I can have every single thing on its own layer. Now, to test this, I'm going to turn off my head layer. And if I turn all these layers back on, do I have a proper drawing of Batman? And the answer is yes, I do. So I basically can delete this head layer, at least for the first frame, and be done. Now, for the purpose of this assignment, those of you who are watching this video are probably, kind of late anyway. So we're just going to do the first two poses. We're not going to do the third, fourth, and fifth pose because the assignment only requires that you do the first two poses. So I'm going to click back on here, turn on the visibility, and copy this drawing, and then with Control-C, and over here, and paste the drawing once, twice, 3, 4, and 5 times. And again, I'm going to click this layer off now that I have it, and talk about each layer individually, and go ahead and erase everything I don't need. So I'm going to go to the mouth and delete everything that is not the mouth. So delete, 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 delete the lines, delete the colors. And there we go. That is the mouth. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that off and go on to the next layer, which is the lower face. And again, I'm going to delete that. I'm not going to need this. I'm not going to delete this. Not going to need this. Not going to need this. So this is going to be an issue right here where it's not going to let me delete that entirely. So we are going to keep these, but delete these. So basically, we need to kind of detach these from these and rejoin them as one. So let's go ahead, and I think we have a tool for this. We have a, is it the contour editor tool? I don't know. I think so. Let's see if we can do this. So I can go here and click on just this one and delete. Or there is a cut tool. I believe there is a cut tool that we need to use. So let me see if I can find that real quick. Not here. Nope, not these. Color tool. I could have swore it was over here. Edit gradient, contour editor, pencil, smooth tool, perspective, contour editor. Yep, we're going to look for the cutter tool. So we're looking for the cutter tool, and I just need to find it. Where did it go? Nope. Nope. I am not finding the cutter tools. Where is the cutter tool? Oh, there it is. I just can't find it. It's under select tool. So there it is, the cutter tool. And what the cutter tool will do will allow us to click on lines and delete them. So I delete that one, and delete that one, and delete that one. And now I have just the face. So let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And now I'm going to delete everything but the right eye. Just make sure we use the select tool and delete everything that is not the right eye. So I can delete all of that. And that is the right eye. Move on to the left eye, solo that out. And now I'm going to delete everything that's not the left eye. So I obviously need to use the cutter tool there. That's not going to work. Delete that. Definitely don't want to delete that. I can delete the mouth. I can delete this. Let's go and use the cutter tool now. And select that, and that, and that. And I don't even know what that is. So there we go. That is the left eye. And let's go ahead and look at the mask. So I'm going to delete everything, again, that is not the mask. So I probably want to delete this line too. Delete the eyes here. Delete the extra black outline that you don't see, that it's there. We need to fill in this color. So maybe what we want to do is go ahead and check the line art contour editor tool and see what we got here. We definitely have some contours that we need to get rid of. So I'm going to click this, delete that, delete that. Click this, delete that, delete that, delete that. I'm going to go ahead and delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, and oops, not that one. Unless something's wrong here, I should be able to connect this and this. And the answer looks like it does not. So maybe there's an error here that I need to work on. And it looks like, yeah, there's a slight error right here. So make sure when you see this type of error that you're going to use snap and that you can snap this back over there. Okay, and now I should be able to delete this here. And I think that's the last one. So now I just need to paint someone painted here. I'm going to go to my color and go to black and go to paint unpainted. And let's go ahead and go into color layer and paint this. If you don't see it, go ahead and create color art from line art and then paint in the last part. There's still this contour, so I don't know why this contour does not let me delete. If we can't delete it, let's see if we can use the cutter tool on it. That does not seem like it's working. Why do we have this extra contour here? Did I snap this correctly? Looks good. Not that it's a big deal. It doesn't really affect anything, but I do want to keep mine as clean as possible. So let's just check my cutter tool here. It is, let's go to my line art layer. And actually, I do kind of want my jaw to be here, actually. So I actually probably want to delete this. Now that I think about it, I think I actually want to delete this. And delete this. Because I actually kind of do want this. Because the jaws kind of cover over the face. So let's go ahead and check the line art here. And that should be good to go. Okay, and that would be a good side profile. So let's go ahead the mask, and that should be everything. Again, to test it, just go ahead and turn on all the layers that you have now created, and you have a whole recreation of Batman. So this, I can just hide. I don't need it anymore. I'm going to go ahead and drag it to the bottom. Because, again, it's just used as a reference now. Now I have every single layer on its own layer. And that is part one of what we have to do in terms of isolating the individual layers that we are now going to put in Animate. So I'll see you guys in the next video.